Rain drips off the wing of a grounded private jet at a tiny Texas airport. Elon Musk checks his phone. Repair delay. 6 hours. He sighs, runs a hand through his dark hair. His assistant, Jared, tosses him a phone. Uber's here. A white Toyota Camry idles under a flickering street lamp. The driver, Haruki Tanaka, adjusts his glasses. His hands, steady, spotted with age, grip the wheel. A tiny astronaut figurine swings from the rearview mirror. Elon slides into the back seat, already typing emails. But something catches his eye. A notepad on the dashboard. Not directions or doodles, equations, complex math, orbital mechanics, delta V calculations. His fingers freeze mid-tap. "Houston traffic's light tonight," Haruki says, voice calm. Elon leans forward. "You work for NASA?" Haruki's eyes meet Elon's in the mirror. A flicker of surprise. "Retired. 20 years." Elon's mind races. This isn't a taxi driver. Those equations, propulsion designs. Haruki hesitates. Just old habits. Old habits don't solve rocket equations. Elon's tone sharpens. "You designed fuel systems, shuttle program. Am I right?" Silence, then, softly. "Efficiency models. Saved fuel. Nothing special." "Nothing special," Elon snorts. "Your math could cut Mars travel time by half." Haruki's grip tightens on the wheel. Theoretical, no one cared. Elon leans back, a grin spreading. "I care." The car stops at a red light. Haruki stares at the rain. "Why? You build rockets. I drive Ubers because you see what others don't. And I need that." Elon pulls out his wallet. "Your number, now." Haruki hesitates, then scribbles digits on a receipt. "For what?" "To finish what you started." The light turns green. Haruki drives, mind spinning. At Elon's hotel, he hands him a $100 bill. "Call me. Tomorrow." Haruki watches the billionaire stride into the lobby, mind racing. Impossible. He drives home, past strip malls and empty highways, replaying the conversation. At his small house, his wife, May, waits. "Late again," she teases, but her voice is weak. Cancer treatments have drained her. "Met someone," Haruki says, still stunned. "Elon Musk." May's eyes widen. "The SpaceX man? What did he want?" "He saw my notes, wants to collaborate." May smiles. "Finally, someone who sees you." Haruki shakes his head. "He's Elon Musk. I'm a driver." "You're a genius," she says, fierce. "Don't waste this." Morning sun spills into the garage. Haruki flips through his notebooks, yellowed pages filled with equations. A model engine sits half-built on a workbench. Space-time manipulation. Ideas NASA called too wild. His phone buzzes. Unknown number. "Haruki Tanaka," Elon's voice. "I'm sending a car. We're testing your designs. Today." Haruki freezes. "I can't. May's appointment." "I'll cover it. Doctor, treatments, everything. Just say yes." Haruki looks at May's pill bottles, the stack of unpaid medical bills, the dusty equations. Yes. 3 hours later, a black Tesla parks at SpaceX's Texas facility. Haruki steps out, May by his side, Kira, his sharp-eyed granddaughter, trailing behind. Elon greets them, all energy. "Your lab's ready, full access, whatever you need." Haruki's hands shake. This is real. May squeezes his arm. "Go change the world." Inside, engineers swarm Haruki's equations. Dr. Alvarez, SpaceX's top propulsion lead, gapes. These could work. Actually work. Elon grins. "Told you. Now let's build it." But Haruki's mind is already racing ahead. To wormholes, to stars, to a future even he never dared to dream. The Texas sun blazed over SpaceX's secret facility, a bland-looking warehouse nestled in a quiet suburb. Inside, Haruki, Kira, and the team huddled around a humming machine twice the size of a refrigerator. Wires snaked across the floor. A screen displayed fluctuating numbers. Energy output stable at 42%. "We're close," Dr. Alvarez muttered, adjusting her safety goggles. "But the quantum field still destabilizes at 50%. Kira frowned. "What if we invert the polarity sequence? Grandpa's notes mentioned—" "Too risky," Haruki cut in. "One wrong calculation and the whole system fries." Elon paced behind them, restless. "Risks are why we're here. Try it." Kira hesitated, then reprogrammed the controls. The machine whined, lights flashing red, alarms blared. "Shut it down!" Dr. Okafor shouted. But Haruki held up a hand. "Wait, look." On the screen, the numbers stabilized. 51%, then 55%. The room fell silent. That night, May's coughing woke Haruki. He found her pale, clutching her chest. "It's okay," she whispered. "Go back to sleep." He sat beside her, holding her hand. "The doctor said the new treatment—" "Haruki," she interrupted softly, "you've given me more time than I ever expected. Finish your work, please." 2 weeks later, the team gathered at the facility. A sleek silver engine sat in a reinforced chamber. Elon leaned against the wall, scrolling his phone. "NASA called. They want a demo." Haruki stiffened. "Number, not yet." "Why? This engine could—" "Because it's not ready," Haruki snapped. "The propulsion system is just the first step. The real test is—" "The wormhole project," Kira finished. She'd barely slept, scribbling equations in a notebook. "Grandpa, what if we combine your stabilization matrix with Dr. Chen's quantum field theory?" Dr. Chen, video conferencing from Caltech, leaned closer. "The energy feedback loop would need to—" "Self-sustain," Haruki interrupted. "Exactly." Elon straightened. "Do it." The next morning, May's doctor called. Haruki's hands shook as he listened. Kira watched from the doorway, tears in her eyes. "Grandma's moving to hospice care." Haruki nodded, numb. "Tell Elon the test is today, 3 p.m. At 2:50 p.m., the team stood in the control room. The wormhole device, a ring of shimmering alloy, hummed ominously. May, frail but smiling, watched via video feed from her hospice bed. "Power at 90%, Raj called. "Stabilize the containment field," Dr. Alvarez barked. 3, 2, 1. Now. A blinding flash filled the chamber. On the screen, a tiny vortex flickered, a pinprick of warped space-time. "It's working!" Kira gasped, but the vortex wobbled, then collapsed. Alarms screamed. "Shut it down!" Dr. Okafor yelled. Haruki ignored him, typing furiously. "Kira, now!" She slammed a switch. The vortex stabilized, glowing blue. A sensor beeped. Quantum displacement detected. "We did it," Dr. Chen whispered. "It's a gateway." Elon grinned. "Where does it lead?" Haruki met May's gaze on the screen. "Anywhere." That night, Haruki sat by May's side, her breath shallow. "You did it," she murmured. "Our little star reached the sky." He kissed her forehead. "Rest now." As dawn broke, Kira found him in the lab, staring at the wormhole device. "She's gone," he said quietly, "but she saw it. That's enough." Elon entered, uncharacteristically quiet. "The world will know your name tomorrow." Haruki shook his head. "Number, let the work speak. Not me." 1 year later, the first manned mission to Mars launched with Haruki's engine, cutting travel time by half. In a Houston lab, Kira and her team refined the wormhole tech, sending probes to Jupiter and beyond. Elon stood at a press conference deflecting questions about rumors of breakthrough propulsion. Off-camera, he winked at Haruki, now a shadowy advisor, and in a quiet corner of SpaceX's Texas facility, a small plaque read, "To May, who believed in stars."